Welcome to the BoyzNIvy Chicago Cubs podcast. Hey, what do you say, Cubs fans? Welcome to the BoyzNIvy. I'm your host, Jason Meade, alongside my favorite pal in the world, 12-year-old Parker Chop Meade.
Hi, everybody.
And we want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. The best way you can help us grow the show is by smashing the subscribe button, hitting the like button, and commenting anything that we yak about here on this show. We always start the show off with the bobblehead of the day, and this is a guy, Parker, who is the bobblehead of the day?
And bobblehead of the day is none other than Justin Steele.
The man of steel, Justin Steele. We need his leadership back in the dugout. We need his arm in the bullpen because this week, this road trip, the Cubs were terrible. They go 2-4 and the bullpen got rocked. Parker, what were your thoughts on this weekend or this road trip and the Cubs going 2-4 with 3 walk-offs? What happened?
Well, instead of terrible, we should go with terrible, as Charles Barkley would say. But I think that the 3 walk-offs is
can't have it.
A sign that the bullpen is not doing the best. We need to do better in big situations like that, and we can't go 2-4 against the Diamondbacks and the Mariners.
Cubs have lost 5 of their last 7, are now 6.5 games back. What are the odds of us catching Milwaukee? Do you think we can? Here's my thought on it. I don't know. I don't think we can because the Brewers they just win. They know how to play. They're just a complete team, and we've been chasing their tails the whole summer. Park, do you really logistically think that we can come back and win this division or not?
You know what? Why do you always got to be negative? You
know what? Don't talk to me like that, boy.
We got to put some spirit into the world. You can't have doubt in your mind. The Cubs are winning this division.
It seems like we've been 6.5 games. Hey, you listen to me, pal. It seems like we've been 6.5 games out for 3 months now. We still can't catch any ground, but yeah, maybe I am a little Debbie Downer because I'm getting sick of watching this stuff because we're just too inconsistent, and I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them or not. Now I know we got 4 games against them next week. What are you saying? You predicting a sweep?
Of course.
Hey, we got to take care of Cincinnati first. We get a sweep there. We go sweep Milwaukee. Then we can come back on here. We can talk a little bit more about that.
You know what? You're inconsistent. One day you'll be like, the Cubs, we're going to sweep them. And then another day when we lose a few games, you're like, no, we've been stuck in it. We're not going to win the division.
Well, I'm glad you're leading the youth hope charge in this world because I do. I hope the Cubs can catch some fire here and we can close that gap. But like I said, they've been 6.5 games out for your entire life. I don't know. We'll see. Now, do you think it was just a bad road trip or did this expose some playoff concerns for you? Because it did me. I got some playoff concerns.
It was a bad trip and a bad sign of everything besides the starting pitching. The starting pitching has been absolutely phenomenal. The hitting, okay.
The hitting was pretty decent.
It was okay.
Except for the last game, they laid a goose egg.
And then the bullpen was just terrible, like you said, with the three walk-offs. We got to find out a way to bring this bullpen back. And that's when you got to go look into other guys like Shelby, Milner. You gotta bring somebody up to figure this bullpen out. We can't just keep losing these games at the end. We gotta pull it through and win the game.
You know, when we got 2 outs in the 9th inning and there's nobody on and you end up losing, that's what drives me you know what, crazy. Jacob Webb had a rough trip. He gives up a couple walk-offs there. But the offense, I thought the offense played well. Like I said, besides that last game, we got beat 2-0. The only chance we were scoring a run right there is if PCA got balked in. And I'm sorry, but that was a balk. You got 4 guys out there that couldn't see that. PCA should have scored a run. He was pretty fired up about that. But the offense is, though, it is all or nothing. Now we've been scoring runs like crazy because the Cubs have been hitting a ton of home runs. Now, if we could just, when we've talked about that here on this show, or whenever we have games at Wrigley and the wind's blowing in and the conditions, we still just try to go for all home runs. So hopefully we can get some more consistency with the offense. Just like you said, the starting pitching this week was great. I can't say enough about them. But all season long, if the starting pitching's good, the bullpen's bad. If the bullpen's good, the starters are bad. If the bullpen and the starters are bad, the offense is tearing it up. So, what's it going to be, Park? What's it going to be?
I think we just have to take the puzzles. I think we just got to take the puzzle pieces and put them all together for the playoffs. Because if we don't do that, we can't just. It takes all aspects of the game to win series, especially in the playoffs. If you want to win a World Series, you got to put them all together. And like you look at the Dodgers the past 2 years, they got great bullpen, they got great offense, and a great pitching staff, defense, money.
They're playing load management. It's like basketball. It's like the NBA. The LA Dodgers should be in the NBA because it's load management. They just sit these guys out all year, and then they come roaring back in the playoffs. And I'm, by God, sick of it. Your boy PCA went 1 for 12 on the trip. He looked pretty mad and a little grumpy. Is he losing ground on this MVP race? What are your thoughts on that? Is he still going to win?
I think he's still going to win. Because you know what I think? I think he's going to go into September, and I think that he's going to start bashing the baseball, playing better defense, which he's already doing great at defense, but he's going to even make some even crazier plays. But I think in this next stretch, in September, I think he's going to be for the month, he's going to be batting .328, 8 dogs.
Look at this kid with his
and 21 RBIs.
Man, leading the charge of hope, Park. I like it. I hope he does. I hope PCA wins this.
A few more stolen bases.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. As much as I want PCA to win, when you look at last year's MVP race between Aaron Judge and Kyle Raleigh, we thought for sure a catcher hitting 60 home runs. Nobody's ever going to do that again. And they still give it to Aaron Judge. Now, Aaron Judge had a great year. I get it. He was out for a while. But Kyle Raleigh had an unbelievable year. Now, and Shohei's numbers are, they're right in the same area, but he did pitch. And I just worried that, man, I hope PCA wins this sucker. But I just think the MLB is going to give it to Shohei. But maybe I should jump on the hope train too.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, golly, I've been telling you this whole show to have some hope. PCA is going to hit 40 home runs this year. Mark my words. What is he at, 32?
33.
33? I said he's going to hit 8 home runs. How about 41? He's going to hit 41 home runs this year.
Man, I hope you're right,
Ohtani's only going to hit like 35.
Yeah, he's going to only get 35. And by God, PCA is going to win that MVP.
PCA's got more stolen bases by about 25.
And he plays defense. By God, defense, Park. All right, you got me on the hope train now. Bad news for Benny Brown. We got a setback again. The neck is just not doing very good. And I don't know if he's going to come back this year, Park. What are your thoughts on Benny Brown? We need this guy. He was pitching amazing, right?
Oh, yeah. He was pitching amazing. And in 20 appearances, he had a 1.85 ERA. That is insane. That's almost as good as Ohtani. And Ohtani is
now if he can only
not
hit
as good
like
as
Ohtani.
Brown in the mound.
Brown on the mound. Maybe he can hit. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks for Benny Brown. Hopefully Everything
And I
works
feel
out.
like Mad Dog right now.
Yeah, you are. You're Mad Park. Yeah, Mad Park. All right. After this trip, who do you trust more? The offense staying consistent or the bullpen? That is our question of the day for you fans. You know, who do you trust more? Parker, what is it? Who do you trust more?
I definitely think that the offense is going to stay consistent, but I also think that the bullpen is going to pull together. Like I said, we're going to put the pieces together, and in September the Cubs are going to go. I think we're going to go on a 5-game win streak, and we'll lose one, go on another 4-game win streak. We're going to start cooking and head after these Brewers, and we're going to get first place.
Good, baby, man of hope, Mr. Parker Park Chop Me, the man of hope. Last but not least, but I have to say this, the Bears rivalry jerseys came out, and I've got some pretty, all my,
are pretty cool looking.
So-called friends that I get these texts from, and they're sending me these terrible pictures of Caleb in this Bears jersey. Yeah, they're Packer fans, Viking fans, just man, I hang out with some of the wrong crowd.
So what are your thoughts? What about you? I like them. Do you like them?
I don't like them. They look like Illinois Fighting Illini. I don't like them.
You are so negative.
I'm not. I spit facts. I tell the truth of how it is. I don't like the orange helmet. I just don't like the orange helmet. I want to see the actual bear logo on one of the Bears helmets. Can you do that for me, please? Can we do the polar bear look like the Bengals got the man? That just looks smooth. I don't know. I don't like them. They almost look like the Commanders jerseys, but just Bears colors. I don't like the Commanders jerseys either.
You need to wake up. It's 2026, not 1985 anymore, Dad.
You know what, kid?
We're tired of the old school.
You know what I'm
We're trying to bring some new ideas. The Chiefs would get some rivalry jerseys.
I'm the man of this house, and if I tell you, you're going to switch over and be a Bears fan. Because, hey, I don't want you coming over to the Bears bandwagon when we start winning reeling off some Super Bowls, okay? You got that? But anyway, you keep talking like that.
The Chiefs were doing good.
Keep talking like that, you'll be sitting on the couch all weekend. But anyway, we want to thank you for tuning into tonight's show. We hope you guys had a good time. But like we said, what do you trust more, the offense staying consistent or the bullpen? Comment that below in the comment section. And like I said, we'd like to thank you for tuning into tonight's show. We hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully this weekend the Cubs go in and we take care of business and beat the Cincinnati Reds, and we welcome the Milwaukee Brewers to town. And Parker's got all the hope in the world. Parker, what are the Cubs going to do for the next 7 games?
For the next 7 games, the Chicago Cubs are going to win all these guys.
All right, we want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. Parker, break us down and get us out of here, and go Cubs, go.
This is BoyzNIvy, and we'll see you next time.
You gotta believe, baby. You gotta believe. Thank you for watching the BoyzNIvy Cubs podcast. And like always,
go Cubs, go!